After the fight, I really took some time off from music, and you know, I've always been into home building, so I started working at the Lowe's here in town. And Tommy, get off the roof! It's not safe.
After the band broke up, things went south for me. I lost my marriage. I couldn't see my kids. I actually hatched this crazy scheme to dress up as an older woman and pretend to be their nanny just to be around them. And, you know...
Scott, that sounds a lot like the movie Mrs. Doubtfire.
Anyway, we were all at the dinner one night. My ex-wife was dating Pierce Brosnan at the time, and he started choking on his food, so I got up to give him the Heimlich maneuver, and I was...
Yeah, that's definitely Mrs. Doubtfire.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
So I started going back to my old negotiations of selling things, and one of my most loyal clients was Mateo of the Shadowboxers. I mean, that guy, he could take down anything.
So, you know, after the band broke up, it was you know, it got a lot worse for me pretty quickly. It escalated. So, you know, I got an addictive personality, and I did everything, man. I was, you know, Bloom, Cloud 9, Cosmic Blast, Ivory Wave, Scarface, Vanilla Sky.
That guy was good for me, good for my business. And look at me now, you know? It's great, life's great.
I mean, Snappers, Whippets, Laughing Gas, African Salad, Katha, Chot, Oat.
30 years?
30 years, yeah.
Wow. Feels like yesterday sometimes, but yeah, it's been 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild being in the same room with you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
We really were pioneers in so many different genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the 60s was our most creative period, I think.
Do you think we were ready?
No, we were not ready.
We were just kids, you know. So I think it was 64. We put out Jolene, and there were just 3 girls in town who were just starting their careers, and you know, we
wanted to give them
much
a shot.
nicer back then.
We wanted to give them a shot.
Yeah, before the
and
show.
so they came out. I can't remember their names.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
You know, the 70s was a pretty crazy time.
Wow, that's true. Hey, by that time we were getting into some pretty heavy stuff.
Carlos was deep, and
Like-
because Carlos was deep,
You got even deeper.
I got even deeper. Candy, Charlie, Flake, Snow, Georgia Homeboy, Goop, China White, Dope. That's right.
You know, there were no rules back then.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
no rules. Not to, you know, to be extra humble about it, we kind of invented funk music. And
Carlos was the first, you know, guy in the 70s to go on stage without a shirt. Nobody had done that. No, that was crazy. People would have just said, "Where's your shirt?" And Carlos said, "I don't have a shirt."
I think for about 10 years he didn't wear a shirt.
No.
It was too hot.
He stayed on it.
It was too hot.
We met a guy, his name was Chris Stapleton. I don't think he's gone on to do much of anything.
No.
We thought this would never end. And we really let things get out of control. You know, we went into the studio with Quincy to record the Thriller record, and you know, we all knew that the music was there, but the chemistry had just completely fallen apart. We did one show to promote Thriller, and that's the night the fight happened.
That's around the time that Cole left. You just
And after that show, Cole left, and none of us have ever seen him again. And we heard about a couple months later that he passed tragically in the Himalayas.
I don't know why they thought I was dead. Definitely not dead.
I think we're just ready, finally, to play a reunion show for the people.